Hey everybody, it's Ramona. Welcome back. It's Friday, so we're going to do some empties today. This is empties from 1 week. I did do my empties on time last week, so hopefully I can, new space, kind of get my act together and keep up on time. So, first of all, I want to give a little shout out to this soda I'm drinking. It is peach ginger soda from President's Choice, and it's quite good. It's quite yummy. All right, so where should we start? Okay, I did go through a package of cotton cleanups, or not a whole package, but I've said this a couple times, but because I had different stuff all over the place, you know, upstairs, downstairs, I found that I had many different open products, one of which was cotton cleanup. So I had a couple open packages, so I finished that open package. Excuse me. Let's see. For nails, nail strips, I used In Another Galaxy, which is basic. Most of them were most of them were this color, which I don't think has anything to do with the galaxy. I get where they're going with it, but it was just kind of like like a blue and white mix and silver. But anyway, it was nice. I got compliments on it. And then on my nails right now, which they do need to be done. Maybe I'll go to the movies tonight. Maybe I'll do them after that or tomorrow, whatever. I have, where are they? Well, that's weird. Oh, I finished that pack. That's why. It's an empty pack. Right? Yep. Silly me. Okay. So on this color, the grayish color is called Amazing Grayish. It's new to the catalog, the new catalog. And then on a couple tips right there, the rose gold is Coming Up Rose Gold. And of course I don't have it because I use it all. It's an overlay. It's like an ombre glitter overlay. So this is the rose gold over Amazing Grayish. So that was a good combo too. All right, also non-wax, I finished a soap from Dollarama, Lime Basil. This was really good. I am so obsessed with these soaps from Dollarama, these different ones in this container, this packaging. There's different scents. Excuse me, that's the soda. I'm not sure why I am obsessed with these, but I am. Every time I go in, if there's a new scent, I grab it. So I think I have 4 in backup now. Although I did choose a different one yesterday, even though I had some in backup. Like, why did I choose another one? Like, why? But anyhow, who knows why? But anyway, it's not one of those ones. It's a different one, and I'll show you on my empties next time. Okay, or when it's done. Okay, so now we were getting into some wax products. So for candles, this little one here, coconut and grapefruit. This is it was a 1 wick candle. How many ounces is it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But anyway, I believe I got this at Shoppers Drug Mart. The smell was great, coconut and grapefruit, exactly what it says it is. Anything that has grapefruit on it, I'm all in. I'm definitely gonna get it. It did have some soot, as you can see up there. However, it burned all the way down, self-extinguished, minimal wax. I mean, there's just a shade of wax on the bottom. So apart from the wax, it burned, apart from the soot, it burned well. And the scent was scent appeal 8 out of 10. And the throw, I mean, it was in my bedroom, so not a big space. It's a decent sized bedroom. And so for a throw, I would give it a medium, 7, 7.5. But for a small space, it probably would have done even better in the bathroom. I could have moved to the bathroom, but it was totally fine. So I would repurchase this if I needed candles, which I don't, so don't ask me why I bought it. However, one I would not repurchase is another one of this Life at Home brand. And this one I got at our local Wolfville grocery store, Carl's Independent Grocer. So anyway, it's not Carl's fault. It's this Life at Home brand. So this is, I think, the 3rd one I've burned since I've been here. This one was Gingerbread Blackberry Sparkler, and on cold, it's really good. That's what made me buy it. It was definitely all of those things, ginger, blackberry, and effervescence. However, burning it, the throw was 3 out of 10. I mean, and you had to be like right over it to get that little bit of the 3 throw. I mean, it was so disappointing. So I will not be buying any more of these Life at Home candles. You are dead to me. Actually, this can go in the donation bin, right? I think so, yes. There. This whole garbage separating thing is quite confusing. Okay, into the wax. So I did melt in one of my tea light melter warmers a Welcome Summer. And don't ask me why I pulled it. I just have a whole bunch of them in a container and I just kind of pull them out just to use them. It's quite floral. I didn't care for it. So when I looked at the one I picked, I was like, oh God. But anyway, I melted it anyway, it's fine. All right. Bags. Here's some empty bags. Okay, I've melted a sample from the Bathing Garden called Ghost Coast. And this was really nice. It was just what you kind of think ghost would be. It was kind of embery, dark, smoky. I enjoyed it because I like those kind of scents. And then I also went through a Case Creations Coffees and Cookies. This was very good. Again, I've talked about Case Creations, not as much as I probably should, but in the past, Case Creations was one of the first companies I ever ordered from several years ago. And still one of my top 3, maybe it has been number 1, and I don't know why I wouldn't call it number 1. It's number 1 or number 2. Pumpkin House Cafe. I've turned so many people on to Pumpkin House Cafe. It is so good. It's still good. I still order it. I don't know if Case ships to Canada, so I might have to have my friend Teresa hook me up, but I don't need it right now. And anyway, so that Pumpkin House Cafe, loved it. And a few other scents have been really good as well. Now, last year, or maybe it's been a while now, maybe 18 months ago, she had a sale on all of her tarts, her little wax tarts. You know, the fluted tarts. They were like $1 each, something like that, and I bought 20. And I unfortunately did not have a whole lot of luck with those particular ones. I don't know if they were older, maybe that's why they were on sale. I don't know, because there's no pour dates on Case Creations. However, since then, I also went back and ordered some 5-packs, which is what I used to, because I wanted more Pumpkin House Cafe. And this is one of the ones I ordered at that time, and I didn't date it. I should have, because there's no dates on here. But anyway, Coffee and Cookies from Case Creations was very good. The throw was 8 out of 10, scent appeal 8 out of 10. I had no problems whatsoever. And I would say it's 50-50, cookies and coffee. It's like you just made fresh cookies and you just brewed a pot of coffee, and that is it. And it was so good. All right, from Rainbow Melts, I don't think, was this in my basket or did I pull it separately? I think I pulled this a different day. This is Harmony, which is Sea Breeze, Fresh Ozone, Soft Floral, Moss, and Sandalwood. So one day I just wanted something fresh, and I can't remember if it was in my basket or not, but anyway, this did the trick. It was really, really good. And, okay, oh yeah, and then this is very disappointing, and this is all on me. This is Mainstay's Blue Hyacinth, and it was a candle that I melted down to make tarts. And this is my second purchase of this candle. The first one, I did the same thing. I melted it and made tarts. It was great. The throw was really good, very impressive. Several of these Mainstay candles I'm quite impressed with. And this one as well. However, the throw on this one was not good, but that's on me because I've had it in my closet for a long time, and I should have melted it way before now. So this has been in my closet at least since last summer, maybe longer. So I don't know about candles and longevity. You know, we talk about wax's longevity depending on the vendor, depending on the blend, this, that, and the other thing. I don't know what the wax blend is in here, and I don't even know like if it really smells like it's supposed to, because it doesn't smell like that pretty light, and I don't like florals. So for me to say that I like Blue Hyacinth is saying a lot about this scent. However, it doesn't smell like it's supposed to. So, you know, I really think I'm going to ditch it because it doesn't smell like Blue Hyacinth anymore. And it's if you ever see the candle at Mainstays, Blue Hyacinth, get it. If you like florals, get it. If you don't like florals, get it. It's just so soft and pretty and fresh. There's a freshness to this Blue Hyacinth, and this is not what that is at all. And so unfortunately, I'm probably going to trash that. I don't even know what bin to put it in. but I'm gonna trash it. And again, that's not on Mainstays. It's not on the candle. That's on me because it is a really pretty candle. And as I said, that's a repurchase for me, so it was good. That's just my bad. Okay. Oh, this made me cry. It was so good. So last night, it was cold and rainy and dreary, and I turned my little fireplace on in the TV stand, and I wanted something just kind of warm and cozy and comforting and deep and rich, if you know what I mean. Like those days, you just kind of want something, or I don't want something fruity and floral and fresh air, something like that. So I melted, it was in my basket, my very last one, Black Amber Plum. Oh, this is so good. And I went to the website yesterday, the day before. There's no candles, there's no wax. So I'm SOL. So I'll just keep watching the website, I guess. Although I think, I think I have a candle in there, don't I? I think I do have a candle I can melt. Anyway, Black Amber Plum. It's definitely plummy. Oh, the sun just kind of is reflecting off that window in the other building. It's definitely plum, but the amber makes it kind of deep and sultry. Black Amber Plum was probably, I'm going to say, the first scent, or one of the very first scents that really was starting to sway me towards amber, because in the past, or before this one, the only amber I had smelled was, I think it was called Amber Road from Scentsy. And I'm a consultant, so I love Scentsy. But we don't all love everything. And Amber Road I did not love. And you know what I say about it? It was like a dirty, coochie amber. Not good at all. But this sounded interesting because of the plum nature of it. And I thought I would give it a try from Goose Creek. And I loved it, loved it, loved it. And this is my very last one. So I'm not going to melt the candle yet. I have some other, I need to get my stash down a little bit. It's getting up there at the point I was 2 years ago when I said it was making me uncomfortable. I had too much. And so I really didn't hardly bought anything for like 6 months, or maybe even more than that, minimal. I mean, because prior to that, when I was getting to that uncomfortable stage, every payday I was ordering from a different vendor, because this must be maybe 2 or 3 years ago now, probably. I was new to the wax game, but just learning all about it and learning about all these different vendors. I mean, like, I'm serious, like every payday, 1 or 2 wax packages were coming, to the point where my mail lady would say, gosh, your mail always smells so good. What is in here? So I had to tell her the story about wax, And anyway, fast forward, so that went on every payday, getting at least 1, sometimes 2 packages. So that's like 3 or 2, anywhere from 2 to 4 packages of wax a month from different vendors. That's how I got my bomb shelter. And at the end of that, or when I was feeling it, was like, okay, whoa, you could melt wax here for 10 years and still have wax. And I knew that I couldn't melt all I had at that point in time. And at some point, I thought it would lose its scent. Some of it would, might not, I don't know. And it just made me really uncomfortable to have that much wax. So I really put the skids on like maybe 18 months ago, something like that. And I did very well to get my wax stash out. I had lots of empty bins in my closet, and every empty bin, I was like, more relief. Okay, well then what do? I turn around and I order a whole bunch of DD wax melts, and they're fabulous. And a whole bunch of the Bathing Garden. And on the first, Kim and I ordered Destination Wax, because I haven't ordered Destination Wax in a long time. And for now, I'm saying this for now, hopefully I don't eat these words, but when Vintage Chic releases those Christmas poinsettias, I'm getting those, and then I'm done. I have to go back to a low buy. And I'm a member of the group VCS, so, but if anybody sees the poinsettias, please let me know, because they are so wonderful. I love the poinsettias. Okay, hello, ramble. Okay, so, and another bag okay, so this is Cherry Cobbler from Goose Creek. And if you recall, or if you saw my big waxident, it was one solid mass of wax. And this was not. Don't ask me why. Obviously, it's a formulation of their wax, whatever's in their wax. But these tarts were fine. They are just like they are now, all separated. This was one solid mass. And so one day before, I guess when I was pulling this melting basket, I just took a knife and I just started chopping away and just made, you know, meltable chunks. Anyhow, cherry cobbler is exactly what it is. It's very good. The scent is divine. It's yummy. It's delicious. And the throw on that, and this was a candle, obviously, if you don't know, that was a candle, and the throw on the wax, 8 out of 10. It was great. All right. Now, something else that I lost, and it really made me cry the hardest, is the Bathing Garden Blackberry Fudge. So this is a jumbo clam. This was almost full. I think I had melted 1 cube, like in half, like 1 cube, but it was like probably 2 or 3 melts and 2 or 3 warmers. And otherwise it was full, a brand spanking new clam. And all that was left was little tidbits on the sides. And I got like, I think 2 warmers worth, only 2 warmers worth on the bits that were left. It all melted out. I was devastated. Went to the website, not available. So I cried even harder. I didn't really cry, but you know. Anyway, you win some, you lose some. Okay, so anyway, we're talking about DD. This is Tangerine and White Musk. I melted this morning. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe how good these wax melts are for $1.49. They say $2.99 on the package, but every other week, keep watching, they go on sale for $1.49. The first order I placed was a whole bunch, like probably 10 or 12 or more. The second order I was gone then. The first order I got at my house in Houston. The second order I believe I ordered when I was on isolation here, and they went to Teresa's house and Teresa sent them to me. Something like, yeah, I'm not sure what the timeline, but anyway. And I ordered a lot in that order because I knew I wouldn't be ordering for a while. But I cannot speak highly enough for these DD wax melts. Like, to me, I really can't think of anything up at the top of my head. Well, there might be 1 or 2 Walmart scents that I would really love. But I'm all about these Hobby Lobby wax melts. Really check them out. Wait till they go on sale, $1.49. Love them. And then the rest is Scentsy. Breakfast in Bed. This is really good. It has some cinnamon spice in it, but it's bakery. It's just like having breakfast in bed. It's really good. I have a couple of those in stock. This was from the Life's a Garden collection, Pineapple Mint. It was mostly pineapple. The throw on this is strong, like 8 out of 10. It definitely was pineapple. Was it fresh pineapple versus artificial pineapple? Probably more artificial than fresh. But I actually did enjoy it, and I don't particularly care for pineapple and wax, and it's good. Oh wow, this is a new favorite of mine, Vanilla Oud. This was in the Bring Back My Bar collection. Wait, no, did we just have a Bring Back My Bar collection? I think in January's Bring Back My Bar collection, this was there. And I did not put it in my club because I try not to put stuff in my club, but I did order a 6-pack of this. So I do have quite a bit left. Oh, it's like a vanilla cologne. A sophisticated vanilla, not really, you know, aggressive cologne, but just kind of a fancy vanilla, if that makes any sense at all, with a smoky note in there. I guess from the oud wood. Oh gosh, this is so good. This is so good. If this ever does come back, I will put it in my club because I feel like I'm not going to melt that because I want to hoard it because it's not in my club. But if it's in my club, then I would feel better melting it, but I don't want to keep my club too big either. So, you know, damned if you do and damned if you don't. Lucky in Love. This one is also really nice. Do I have this? Oh, that was in the summer catalog. Did I throw away the summer catalog? Chances are I did because I'm just stupid like that. This is like a light, pardon me. I'm getting a berry note. Lucky in Love and the other one I get confused all the time. Palo Santo. I like this. Some people do, some people don't. I don't know why I want to start coughing when I get on camera. It's very odd because when I'm off, I'm going to be done. I'm not going to cough anymore. I don't know. Anyway, I like this. Now, it's definitely smoky, woodsy. I like those notes and I really like this, but I also have burning right now the Bath & Body Works Palo Santo candle. And I have 3 more in there, so that's why I'm burning it, because I don't need to be hoarding stuff anymore. I like the candle better than this. However, I do still like this. If you like the Bath & Body Works candle, Palo Santo, or any kind of Palo Santo, I definitely recommend trying the Palo Santo because it was really, really good. And I want to say that was in the summer catalog, right? Mystery Man, Red Berry. Yeah, that was in the summer catalog. I can't believe I got rid of the summer catalog. That was stupid. Oh, it was stupid because I was going to keep a catalog. Joshua has a little photo album thing that he keeps all the old catalogs in. I need to do that. Yeah, I'm sure I threw it away. See, that's me. I throw things away and then I regret it. I read a text message and I delete it and I regret it. I read emails. Last week I was mad at myself and going berserk because my junior high school friend contacted me probably 6 months ago, just before I moved, or a few months before I moved. She had found me somehow and we had not kept in contact. She does not have Facebook. And we had been emailing back and forth, and then I was like packing and moving and selling the house and isolation, and then unpacking and organizing and whatever. And so just last week, I went through my email. I wanted to email her and reconnect, and she never gave me her phone number, only her email address. And lo and behold, Smarty Pants here deleted her email without saving her contact info. So I was all over Facebook. Hey, if anybody knows this person in Fredericton, please tell them to reach out to me. So I did that twice, nothing. And then it's like, I was trying to remember. I know her father's name, and I looked him up on Facebook. He wasn't there. I remembered one of her brother's names, and I looked him up, his name, Fredericton. And there was that name, this guy in Fredericton, and I looked at his contacts, and her mother's name was there. So I messaged the brother, the mother, and a couple other people in that family group. I messaged them all the same thing. Hey, I'm a childhood friend of this person. Please let me know. And like the next day, she was emailing me. So that was good. And yes, I did save her contact. But anyway, that's just saying me that I'm a read and delete. And many times, my friend Marcella in Houston, one of my very good friends in Houston, I would text her and I would ask her a question, probably that I had asked her recently, asking a question. She provided the information I needed, but then I asked again. And she would say all the time, because I never learned. She would say all the time, you deleted that text, didn't you? I'd say, yeah, I did. So I'm trying to do better. Anyhow, Plumeria Peach. When did I melt this? Yesterday? I feel like I melted this yesterday or the day before. I wanted just something fresh and juicy and zesty, and this fit the bill. Fresh, juicy peach. If you like peach scents, Plumeria Peach is really good. It has a little bit of floral in it, but don't be alarmed by that, or don't be afraid if you don't like florals. It was just a hint in the background. It was really nice. And then, of course, cashmere and corduroy. That is something that I love, and that is going to be tomorrow's Scentsy Saturday. Okay, that's it. So I've almost completed last week's melting basket. So this weekend I probably will pull some new stuff and do a new melting basket, because I love to do melting baskets, because it gives me a chance to get in the closet and see what I have, kind of dig around deep and see what's in there. So, and while I have these wax melts, I really just need to start a list so that next time I order from Dee, I know which ones I want. I still haven't done, these ones are still sitting here since last week. November. Number 18, moss and black cypress. I'll just go through these again if you didn't see. Red cedar, Spanish moss, and water lily. This is fresh, like a fresh body wash. Not, I wouldn't say cologne-y, but just a really nice, fresh out of the shower freshness, so good. Then another one that I really liked was lavender and oak wood, which is a soft medley of rosewood, oak, and blonde woods wrapped with fresh lavender. Oh my gosh, so good. Lavender and woods. And this has been empty now a week or more, and this is like so strong, and it's empty. And then, as I said, the one I mailed to yesterday was, or maybe it was this morning bright and early, I don't know. Tangerine and white musk, which is fresh citrus bursts of grapefruit and tangerine with lavender and white musk. And all of these throw at least an 8 out of 10. All of them that I've melted so far. Not even these ones, but all of them. And the only thing that's kind of unusual about this blend of wax is it's very viscous. Like, it doesn't melt to a clear pool. It melts, but it's a thick melt, like as if you took some seedless jelly and melted it. So it's not thick, it's not as thick as jelly, but it's still, once even the jelly melts, it still has a viscosity to it. So, which is kind of unusual. If sometimes the cotton cleanups, you kind of have to, or eat cotton balls, you kind of have to put them in, it melts some, but then you still have to swirl it around, kind of sweep up the rest, if that makes any sense at all. Anyhow, okay, that's it for Empties. Tonight I'm going to see the movie Free Guy. I heard it was really good, so I'm looking forward to that. And one of my co-workers in Houston that I worked with for the last 13 years, she's from here. I didn't know that when I went to the hospital to work there. I didn't know her at all. But her family lives just a few miles away, so we're getting together tomorrow. We're going to go to the Annapolis Cidery and then go to dinner, something like that. But anyhow, and she's going to bring me some Trader Joe's coffee. Excited. I shouldn't be that excited, but anything with Trader Joe's makes me excited. Anyway, I do miss Trader Joe's. So, and I was thinking, I am going to go back into the States to visit. I was going to go in the fall, but the numbers are just too wacky there. So it's definitely going to be, and hopefully in the spring, not definitely, hopefully in the spring. But anyway, so that's it for today. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Friday night. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.